locked in. That is the term of 2026, like the feeling of being fulfilled or being productive. And I've been thinking about it last couple weeks that I haven't been locked in. And locking in means a few things for me. 1, having good sleep. 2, having good exercise. 3, being productive, so not being too distracted. And 4th, one of the most important things, for me at least, is content creation, which I'm doing now.
Ain't it different? I'll link my thing on the layer. But I can't fly to the States, cause I got too much conviction.
Bye, man. Wait. What do you do to be locked in?
I think it's more building routines. So for instance, we talked about food, where you said I have to do the meal prep every Sunday, and then you jumped over to like a meal prep service. Then even if you're not locked in, you already have it. So you have the default of, okay, it's already there.
So what do you do for lunch?
What I do for lunch?
Eggs.
But that's a good example.
Yeah.
Because I'm really strict with my diet. But it's not that I like it every day.
Same every fucking day.
Same, but while you're doing it, it's the 1% that helps, that keeps chopping it away and building that summer body. You already have.
Cool. All right. Have a good day, man. What a great guy, right? Takir. So, basically, just eating eggs on toast every day. That's the secret to locking in.
Me and my team gotta innovate. What's the point of living if you ain't living a dream? We live in a world where everybody want everything.
Those are some mad skills. You looks like a bit older too. Imagine you're 60 and you can roller skate like that.
I've been posted with my queen like a red king, screaming money anything cause it ain't.
Vlog life. A married man. Does it feel different?
Yes.
Yeah?
I disappeared.
You disappeared?
No one sees me anymore.
Normally you had all the attention by the girls, but now the ring.
I'm gone. Now you see me?
Aisa might see. She might see this. I wanted to ask you something.
Tell me.
What do you do to lock in?
I close those blinds.
Like Alex Ramosi?
I realized that when I get so distracted when other people walk by,
Yeah.
and then I always like look up like this.
Yeah, I get that.
For me, it's deep house music and
Close the
close
blinds.
the blinds, and then I'm
That's
locked in.
it.
And I also like to work with like that Pomodoro timer.
Oh, I should
also
get one of those.
Everybody want a better thing, trying to fool you like it's picture perfect, but it's just the editing.
All right, let me explain. So we have good sleep, productivity, exercise. Do you spell it like that? I don't know. And creation. Now, some things I already have in check, not everything. So sleep is somewhat fine. I get my 8 hours of sleep, that is the most important. But the productivity, that has been going down the drain last couple of weeks. The main enemy of my productivity is also the platform that you're watching right now. You see, I love YouTube. It's amazing, but it's also such a distraction. And I keep telling myself like, oh, Tom, you know, you can just watch YouTube. It's getting inspiration for your YouTube channel. You can also watch some videos that you can use as inspiration for your clients for editing. But it's just a lie that I'm telling myself. And I want to solve that this week. Just like the other things. I want to solve all of those 4 markers. Exercise. For me, going to the gym or cycling is just really important for my mental state, but also just feeling good in my own skin, feeling good in my own body. And I don't think it has to be like going to the gym 2 times a day. But for me, like at least 3 times per week, that's a bit of the minimum. And then lastly, the creation part. And that's what you're seeing now. This week, I have to record a editing challenge. This week, I have to record some Instagram reels. This week, I have to record this video. And that helps to feed the monster that is inside of me, is asking, Tom, please create some content. I don't know. Do you have this? I'm sure I'm not the only one who has this feeling of like, I need to create something. I need to make content. Now, in this week, I will tackle them one by one. I'm gonna improve my sleep, my productivity, exercise, and creation. And how I'm gonna improve that? Well, I will have to figure that out and I will share that with you. Look at that rep. Is it drawn? It is, whoa. It's painted on. POV, you let your kid draw on your car. It's kind of cool. So tonight I'm gonna try the first thing to improve the first thing, and that is sleep. And the best way to improve sleep is by doing two things. One, just going to bed earlier. And two, not being on my phone. I'm not gonna do this like stop this cold turkey. I'm gonna replace it with something else. It's books, and it's not specifically these types of books. I read a lot of these books, and nothing wrong with it. You can learn a lot about like informative books, but I found out if I read these types of books, I don't fall asleep. Like my brain goes into ID mode. The gears are turning. It doesn't make me want to sleep. It makes me want to like work more. And that's not the idea. I want to replace my phone with something that makes me want to sleep. So I started reading something else. Wait a sec. A month ago, I started reading this book, Project Hail Mary. Maybe you've seen the movie. And this is fiction. And probably years back when I just started with entrepreneurship, I would have said, what the fuck are you doing, Tom?
Why are you gay?
Why are you not reading those self-help books? That is such a waste of your time. Why are you wasting your time with these stupid fairy tale books? However, these books or this type of book really helps me sleep. But there's a problem. I finished this book. And guess what happened? I think like last month I started being on my phone again at night. I stopped reading, and even though my girlfriend got a new book for me, which I still have to start on, I didn't. And that's what I want to start on this week. And I'll report. It has helped before, so I am assuming that it will help again, but we'll see. By the way, if you have some good book recommendations, fiction ideally, leave it down below. I'm now gonna read The Murder Bot Diaries. And I wanna take things like one step at a time. So now first the sleep, and then tomorrow I'll work on the productivity. Right. Did I sleep better? Not really. I think my sleep score is around 3 points less than the day before. However, I was really tired and I went to bed earlier than normal. And I woke up earlier than normal. It's like half an hour, but I also don't want to push it. For example, if you want to wake up earlier, go from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock. But then your body has a really hard time to adjust. Whereas if you do it in small increments, so like half an hour at a time, it just makes it a bit easier. Feeling good about this. So the theme of today is productivity. And I think the most important thing for me is to remove distractions. Because as I mentioned before, it's like distractions are the killer of productivity. Whether that's social media, whether that's your phone, I might have a solution for this. You see, I don't have the issue of being distracted on my phone. I watch a bit, but my screen time is actually quite low. So I don't have any issues with that. However, I do have an issue with my laptop. And mainly with YouTube. I absolutely love YouTube. I mean, I love the platform, I love creating for it, I love you guys, and I love other creators. However, there's one big issue with the YouTube homepage. Every time I check YouTube, just to check my studio, just to maybe find some inspiration or anything work related, when I'm in the flow, when I'm editing for a client, or when I'm doing anything else, I open YouTube and I see this. And there's all these delicious snacks that I want to eat. And all of these snacks, they're all great. And some might even inspire me. Some might even entertain me. But there is an issue. And it might even be the reason that you are watching this current video. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you're in the flow, when you're working, this is not a great place to be at. So I vibe coded an app. There's quite a lot of apps already on the market that do like a homepage blocker, but I wanted an app that does everything for me. I needed a few things. I wanted the YouTube homepage to be blocked. Still want to have access to the YouTube studio. And I also want the Instagram homepage being blocked, but I still want to have access to the Instagram DMs. And then lastly, I want to block websites that I just want to block completely. And for me, that's a few news websites, but I also want to be able to add and remove them. Let me show you. I made this, it's called Flow State, and nothing too crazy. You just have some switches that you can turn on. This turns on everything, and as you can see, the whole YouTube homepage is gone. Let's go to Instagram, and as you can see, feed hidden, but I can still DM with people if needed. Or let's try Reddit. There we go. Site blocked. It's a perfect no, there's probably some bugs, but however, I do think this could really help, and I'll report back if it really does. Maybe it doesn't work at all and I've just made a a vibe coder plugin and wasted 2 hours on it. Who knows? You'll find out about that in the rest of the video. Also speaking about productivity, I don't have to cook because I have frozen meals. Which Shakir mentioned in the beginning, like optimize your life and at least have habits that are set for you, so you don't have to think about too much stuff, which helps a lot with being locked in. Well, this is one of them, and he might do his egg on toast. I have my chicken peri-peri. Another thing I included in my routine, or to be more productive, is sometimes I have to export something, or sometimes I have to just wait a bit. And then instead of going online or watching a YouTube video and then being sucked in it for 2 hours, juggling balls. Not that I can juggle, but Marcus gave these to me, and it's a really good tool to just for a second, throw them around. And it can also be quite irritating because again, I can't. Is it still a distraction? It is, but at least better than going on social media. And another thing with productivity is to take breaks, which I'm doing now, just going for a walk. If there's one thing that is satisfying, it's pressing the render button in media encode. If you're an editor, you know this as well, is like when you put like 3 videos in there, there's literally no better feeling of finishing 3 videos, putting them in media encoder and pressing that button. So much dopamine. Better than all those reels. So 3 videos in the render, I would say that's quite productive. It's going well. I think that Focus app, like it already helps so much. And it's crazy how many times I get confronted with this. I probably like then also do this maybe like 20 times. So all in all, productivity is going great. So since that's going well, it's now time for exercise. I'm walking to the gym, and I'm actually going to the gym at night. I tried before going in the morning, but I found out that it's just sometimes a bit hectic. And in the morning, I always have the feeling of like being rushed, and then I do my workout way too quick. But the thing is, I would love it. I love the idea of it. I love the idea of waking up early, going to the gym, feeling productive the whole day. However, I don't know, it just, so far it hasn't worked for me. And definitely has pros and cons. Like going at night is also not always perfect, but at least I don't feel rushed. I just think like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed now anyway. Normally I would probably use this hour to watch Netflix or something. So if you're like me that struggles with waking up in the morning and going to the gym or doing exercise, try doing exercise at night, or like after dinner or before dinner. Like just experiment around. I was always a bit scared to experiment because I was like, oh, I need to do it in the morning because that's what everyone does. But at the end of the day, what's most important is that you do what works for you.
Covered in diamonds, never been mining, came through, man, still shining. I was in home.
Nice gym session. And what's funny is that I saw people looking at me when I was like putting the camera down. That's such a big thing when you're starting to do some content creation or vlogging. It's like you're scared that people might watch you, see you when you're talking on the street. And it is one of the most difficult things with content creation, especially if you do it in public. However, there's some ways to fix this, and I did find out how I could get around it, but I still struggle with something with content creation.
Hey yo, rapping just a rap, what the fuck happened to that? Mainstream took a hold of my soul, but I made it back, bringing it back to the roots on some audacious that.
The biggest problem I run into with content creation is just getting started. I don't know about you, but when I'm scrolling on Instagram, I just save all of these reels and I just bookmark them. And I think I should create something like this. This is so cool. This creator is amazing. Love it, save it, follow the person, like it. And then I want to create something like that too. But guess what? I don't. I save it and it will collect dust in my Instagram bookmark. But the funny thing is that this vlog, or whatever you call this video, it helped me tremendously. And it helped me create. I'm now creating, but even during this week, I haven't made this many videos in a long time. There's nothing wrong with consuming, we all do it, but I think it needs to be a balance where maybe like 50% goes to consuming and the other 50% goes to creating content like this. And if there's one thing you should try is just 1 week, see if you can document your life. And it doesn't have to be with a fancy camera. Can be with a phone. Even if you don't make a video out of it, you'll be so much more productive because it's like a camera crew following your life. And you're almost thinking like, okay, if someone was now filming me, would I still be slacking? Would I still be not locked in? Would I still be watching 2,000 reels? You probably won't. So you're probably wondering now, was this worth it? And am I locked in? Yes. I've ticked off almost everything off my to-do, which almost never happens. I have 5 YouTube videos in batch. The school community is up to date. Everyone is DM'd. Everyone is happy as far as I know. My clients are happy, which is of course also really important. And what I truly, really hope is that after watching this video, you think, if Tom can do it, I can do it too. I'm gonna be locked in. Also, let me know what you thought of this video in the comments down below. You're the best. And thanks for watching.
Hey yo, rapping just a rap, what the fuck happened to that? Mainstream took a hold on my soul, but I made it back.